Welcome, YouTubers, to another fun adventure we're about to go on. I'm here at Dulles International Airport on the Silver Line station stop. So the Silver Line now comes from D.C. all the way to Dulles International if you're new to this program. Great new setup, better than what they used to have. So today's journey, we're going on Icelandair economy class. We're gonna explore around this airport. We're early, see what they have to offer, and wing it. This is your view from the station. Now, if you are new to the channel and would like to see another video I did from Dulles International, click the link above or below. I took Ethiopian Airlines. So to put into perspective how much it cost to get here, it was $6 from Union Station on the Red Line and the connected Metro Center to get on the Silver Line. And it took just about an hour. So this airport opened in November of 1962. If you're unfamiliar with DC airports, there's Washington Dulles, Washington Reagan National, and Baltimore Washington International. 3 options to choose from. This walk from the station can take about 10 to 15 minutes, depends how fast you walk, and lots of moving sidewalks and escalators. So after coming up the tunnels, escalators and everything, it dumps you off at the arrivals area, baggage claim. Then you need to go up one more flight of stairs, elevator, or escalators to get to the ticketing area. But as I'm super early, I got one more joining me on this trip today. More about that later, and I'm gonna go find this supposedly a bar in the main airport. Maybe a snack and a beer. Let's go kill some time. As you would imagine, airport prices. It's called the Chop House and Brewery. I'll probably just do something simple, just pass some time. But the whole airport's pretty quiet. That place behind me was an excellent spot to kill a couple hours, have some drinks, a little snack. Now let's go find my brother. As I was making my way to my brother, I came across this amazing display of 50,000 pieces of Legos of Dulles Airport. Well, what do you know? Found him over here in the Icelandair.
What's up, man?
That's my brother. We can go enjoy some Iceland and let's get our jet bags checked and off we go through security. This might be the first time I don't do pre-check in a while. Icelandair's baggage policy is Economy Light is 1 carry-on and 1 personal item. Economy Standard and above is 1 check bag, a carry-on, and a personal item. Bags are dropped. Make sure you set up your pre-check or you'll be like me, no pre-check. So let's get through security and see what kind of lounge fun we can get into. For real, that was easy. Let's go find this lounge on B, Turkish Airlines, one of my favorites. He's pretty pumped too. We got through security in no time.
Stop speaking. Please hold on. You're arriving at the big gate. Make sure that all your personal belongings and water step into your access.
I had to find an ATM because I don't like going into lounges without some singles on me. Tip the bartender, just rule of thumb. And then if there's time permitting, maybe we'll do a little lounge hopping because I get Turkish and Lufthansa business here in Dulles. Just before getting to the lounge, you come across Lufthansa's Boeing 747 gate, and boy, is she still a beauty. Now, fair warning, this lounge can get packed quickly. I always say arrive early so you can enjoy the bar, the seating, the food, and this lounge even has a shower. Just check in with the front desk to book something. Now let's go check out the buffet spread. Lots of good options. I opted for meatballs and rice and pita bread today. The lounge, as you can see, offers great views of the ramp and plane spotting. My brother and I utilized this time with laughs, drinks, and catching up. Being the nerd that I am, I was tracking the inbound arrival of the Iceland airplane and was very surprised and happy to see it taxi by us to get a good shot, video, and just enjoy the paint job of this plane. So our plane just landed. Let's finish our drinks. Off we go. Let's go check it out. And here's one last look of the Queen of the Skies being pushed out to head to Frankfurt. Let's go catch this flight to
Go brownies.
Iceland. Yeah, the brownies are amazing in that lounge. Let's take the long walk to 8:15. How fitting they picked the gate with the Iceland flag. Trust me, they're not all that way. So today's flight is on a 737 MAX. They've retired a lot of the 757s they used to run on their fleet, and now they're all fairly brand new. The trip today only takes about 5.5 hours once airborne. Here's another look at the carry-on policy for Icelandair. We began to wonder if the plane was delayed because they delayed the boarding. Come to find out, barely anyone's on this plane. Icelandair does have a business class, and they call it Saga Class. Here's a quick glimpse of how the seats look. In my seat tonight is 25 Alpha, sitting on the captain's side, which is the left side facing forward. I definitely lucked out because I got this whole row all to myself. Having a look at the seats now, they still had a newness feel to them and look to them. They were very nice and comfortable. Each seat came with a blanket and a little pillow. Now having a look at the legroom, it wasn't too bad for somebody that's 5'11", 6 foot. Let's get buckled in and have a look at the little seat tour. This tray table is your typical 737 MAX tray table, sturdy and adjustable. Now let's take a look at the literature pocket. Icelandair keeps everything organized in a sleeve pocket, and then you also have the safety card.
Please pay close attention to the following information. Place your carry-on items in the overhead compartment or under the seat in front of you. Have your seat back, footrest, armrest, and tray table in a locked position. Mobile phones and any other electrical devices must be turned off.
We made great taxi time on this beautiful night for flying. As we made our way to runway 30, we passed United's overnight pad with 67s and 777s parked beautifully. With planes becoming more advanced, are you more likely to book a wide-body jet over the water, or okay with this single-aisle plane like Icelandair? I prefer the wide-body, but okay with however travels I can get there. Now that we're airborne, let's have a look at this IFE. First up, let's see the route that they project us going. Up and over the northeast, catching a little bit of Greenland, and straight into Iceland, Keflavik Airport. Icelandair provides a lot of good entertainment, from movies to shows and in music. And those of you wondering what Icelandair serves on their plane, here's a look, because you might be surprised. Everything is a la carte, and you must pay for it. The only thing offered is soft drinks, juice, coffee, water. So bring snacks, food, whatever you want on board. As I prepared to make my order with the flight attendants, I noticed my brother was fast asleep. Since I ate so good in the lounge, I decided to just give me some sweets. And this Pepsi and Reese bar did the trick. It's an Icelandic chocolate bar for sure. It reminded me of Nestle Crunch bars. If you're new to my channel, I love night flying, and my favorite thing to do is find out where I am on the map without looking. And right now we're over Baltimore International Airport, then Philadelphia International, Newark International, before we come up onto Manhattan Island. Such a beauty. And the last airport I recognized by its pattern is LaGuardia. But we'd soon curve up the coast and out to sea. Let's go check out that lab though. So far so good. I'm happy to have my own row. Here's your 737 Maxi lab. Watch this. Mood lighting in the bathroom. Let's get back to our seat. The cabin was nice and settled in, so I kicked off my shoes and settled in myself. Since I had the whole road, I had plenty to choose from. I called this poor man's business class. I had plenty of blankets, plenty of pillows. Let's settle in and get some shut-eye. Otherwise, I'm going to be really tired in my first day in Iceland. I gave the map one more look before I shut it off. When I woke back up, I was just west of Keflavik, about 21 minutes out. The flight crew turned the lights on ever so slightly, just to collect trash, but my eyes were not ready for the brightness. I was very excited to be making our final approach into Keflavik, Iceland. This is my 6th time being here, and it's like a home away from home. I love this little country. Here's our landing on runway 10.
Passengers, welcome to Iceland, the home of Icelandair. The local time is 6 o'clock. Please keep your seatbelt fastened until the seatbelt signs have been switched off.
Icelandair has perfected the stopover method of travel. You stop in Iceland, stay a couple days, continue on your journey. Or they do a big hub and spoke system where everything arrives in the morning and you leave out Connect to Europe later that morning as well. They did it so well that Play, rebranded from WoW Air, copied that same method and is now the competitor of Icelandair at Keflavik. If you want to see that video too, click the link below and binge watch. Sometimes in Iceland you don't get a jetway, so you get to go out into freezing cold, put your jacket on, and then we'll deplane onto buses to the main terminal. I understand sometimes it's not like to deplane and go down the stairs and onto a cramped bus, but you do get some great ramp views and airplane shots. To add to it, a long border patrol passport check line. So what felt like an hour wait, which is really only 30 minutes, made it through passport control and into the main part of the airport. If you made it this far, give me that like. Drop a comment, let me know what you think. See you in the next adventure. Let's go explore Iceland.